Let's go to Anthony Macerino Stadium in Vernon, and on third down, watch the New Jersey Stags defense chase down DC Explosion quarterback Jacob Foster as North Warren products Shane Tosh and Jorel Robinson combine for the sack, forcing a DC punt on its first possession. After the punt, it's all Justin Gannon here for the Stags. Watch the former Vernon star and Albany University standout break through the line, and he takes it all the way to the house for a 72-yard TD, and the Stags take a 7-0 lead after just one play from scrimmage with 11:36 left in the first quarter. The Explosion gets the ball back, and watch them make the big play here as Edward Garnes rumbles over tacklers before he flips the ball to James Boyd, who takes it down the sideline for the final 21 yards, and after the two-point conversion, it's 8-7 DC. On its next possession, the Stags punt, but watch this great tackle by Doug Cerniglia, who lays the wood on Rob Savoy with his great special teams tackle for the Stags. But the Explosion get to the Stags' 3-yard line. On this drive, watch quarterback Jacob Foster take it right up the middle on 3rd and 2 for the first down, and the Explosion is set up. But the Stags' defense comes up huge as it forces the fumble near the goal line, and it's former High Point star Jimmy Robertson who makes the recovery to keep it an 8-7 game. But the Explosion return the favor here as Gannon fumbles, and big old Dominic Williams falls on it in the end zone for 6, and DC goes up 16-7 with 1:28 left in this very active first quarter. Okay, the Stags look to respond, and they do with another big play. Watch quarterback Colin Doyle avoid the sack before hitting Jeff DeZuter, who makes the catch at the 40, and he zigzags his way towards the end zone as he gets to the corner, and the Stags trail 16-14 after one quarter. All right, second quarter action. The Stags defensive front puts the pressure on Jacob Foster again. Watch Chuck Buck apply the heat before Nick Cusinelli finishes him off for the 4-yard sack, forcing a DC punt. DC gets the ball back after a Stags punt, but on their first play, Foster's pass is tipped, and former Sparta star TJ Batten makes the pick at the 31, but it would lead to an eventual blocked field goal attempt, and it stays 16-14 DC. But once again, the ball-hawking Batten gets the ball back for the Stags, and this time it's a pick 6 as the Sparta product takes it in from 32 yards out, and the Stags go up 21-16 with 3:45 left in the first half. But this big play first half was not over. Watch new DC quarterback Russell Jackson hit James Boyd for a 20-yard score to give DC a 22-21 lead with 1:45 left in the half. The Explosion then stopped the Stags on 3 downs, forcing a punt, and then watch Russell Jackson on their first play from scrimmage buy some time, and he hits James Boyd in stride for a 61-yard scoring strike, and the Explosion take a 30-21 lead at the half. Okay, third quarter, after DC scored off a fumble recovery to take a 38-21 lead, it's the Stags' turn to score another defensive TD. This time it's Jimmy Robertson with the pick near midfield, and he takes it home for 6 to cut DC's lead to 38-27 late in the third quarter. The Stags make it an 8-point game here in the fourth quarter. Watch Jake Field convert from 29 yards out to capitalize on a Shane Tosh fumble recovery, and DC leads 38-30. Okay, the Stags are looking to tie this game up, and watch new quarterback Anthony Carrillo hit Irving Mims for this 17-yard gain down to the 15 as Justin Gannon does a great job picking up the blitz. But Rob Savoy of DC ends the Stags' hopes here with this pickoff, and the Explosion would add another TD as it hands the Stags a 44-30 Gridiron Developmental Football League loss as the Stags fall to 1-1.
A lot of big plays, a lot of breakdowns on both defenses, a lot of big plays on both offenses. We lost a play here and there, and that's how it went pretty much for the whole game.
We're in a new league this year. All the competition is a big step up from last year. This is why we brought in the extra talent this year. Tonight's anybody's game. If a couple things go our way, and then they go their way. The fumble down by the goal line, if that doesn't happen, it's a different game. It was a lot of fun, though. I had a lot of fun tonight, and I got to run around, and it felt like I was back in college, so it was fun.
It was good to get out here, play a great, better opponent than we faced last year. Upsetting not to get the win, but overall, we just got to come together and be ready next week.
Very tough loss tonight, coming home for the first time here in Vernon. We knew we were going against a tough team. DC Explosion was the national championship caliber team last year. Going into this league, we knew we were going to see some tough teams. Next week's going to be just as tough for us. A little disappointed. We thought we had a game, a lot of big plays. We didn't execute. We didn't tackle well tonight. So overall, back to the drawing board for us.
The Stags got off to a great start tonight. Vernon graduate Justin Gannon took the ball 72 yards in the first play from scrimmage.
Well, it was designed to go to the other side of the line, but I saw the backer flow over, and I just took the cutback. And it was great to get the first carry off like that, back on my high school field, and too bad we couldn't maintain that through the whole game.
Again, it was great running inside, actually an outside zone. He cut it back the opposite way and was gone. Justin's a phenomenal running back. We're thrilled to have him here.
After giving up 30 points in the first half, the Stags defense stepped it up in the second half.
Made adjustments and we put it together, and second half we really stepped it up as a team defensively. Unfortunately, it was a little too late.
Defensively, we didn't make any changes. We just looked at each other, looked each other in the eyes, and just said we gotta step up. First half was basically just mistakes, and that's not how we play football. Second half was how we usually play football as a defense.
The Stags scored 2 touchdowns on defense, interceptions from Jim Robertson, a High Point graduate, and Sparta resident T.J. Batten.
It was his own blitz off the edge. Dougie went off the edge, and quarterback red hot, and I was fortunate enough to get over there quick enough and get in the way and take it.
The coach put a different play in for that play, and quarterback just threw it right to me, actually. I didn't even move, and there was nobody in front of me. My team got in front of me, and I basically walked into the end zone.
Big for us. Battens was great. Gave us a little bit of a spark there in the first half, and then they came back and scored on him. Jimmy's in the second half, 50 yards or whatever it was right here on our boundary. Definitely needed that. Was well needed. We weren't doing anything second half point wise. He put it on. I thought that was going to be the icing on the cake for us to get it turned around, and unfortunately we kind of didn't get that going either for us.
The Stags had a chance to tie things up but couldn't punch it into the red zone late in the game.
We were planning on it. We were getting in. We were going to go for 2. We were going to onside kick it. Our kicking game's been phenomenal this season already. We thought about it real quick. Should we kick the field goal or not? But overall, we were down there and said in the red zone, and we had to get the touchdown and just didn't do it.
The Stags had a great year last year. Now they're in a new league with tougher competition, and they hope to build off this loss because they know nothing gets easier after this.
We knew what we were getting ourselves into when we came in this league. Tonight showed we're going to play a lot of top talent. We just need to show up to practice and, get together as a team and, figure out our priorities.
We're going to take it, we're going to watch film, we're going to study it, we're going to dissect it, we're going to break it down. And we have a really, really tough game coming up next week against the national champs of our league last year, Chambersburg, who's going to be a tougher game than even these guys. So we really got to go back to practice, and we got to work hard. We need 100% effort this week, and hopefully come out here and we'll get this win next week.
We need to get people to practice. We need to practice 2 days a week and get everybody there. And this is a huge wake-up call. Everybody thought we could roll over from last year, and that's not how it is this year.